Obviously, it's Valentine's Day. This is not for the guys who are in relationships, okay? If you're in a relationship, I already get it. You know, just being realistic. Your old lady is gonna expect you to do something. Gonna expect you to probably have some nice gift for her, take her to dinner, whatever. Do your thing, bro. If you're in a relationship, by all means, handle your business, do your thing. You gotta, you gotta keep the romance up in the relationship. You gotta keep your old lady happy. I get that, but this is more so for my single guys out there. I want to remind you, fellas, especially if you happen to be going out with the chick tonight. Let's say y'all are meeting up, or if you're going out for the first link up, or you're going on a first date. I just want to remind you guys that you do not need to at any point become a fucking clown, or more more fitting, you do not need to become a fucking tiger in the circus jumping through hoops for a bitch that you just met. You don't need to feel obligated just because it's Valentine's Day to spend a ton of bread trying to give her some extravagant experience if y'all are just now linking up or this is your first date. Take it easy. Remind yourself that you never ever in life need to lead with your wallet, because physical attraction is what ultimately drives how a woman feels about you. I know there's going to be other factors that come into play, but ultimately speaking, physical attraction is what is going to matter the most. How she feels about the way you look, and also how you make her feel when you're with her. Remember that. I just don't like it when I see dudes blowing tons of money on first dates, or due to the day that they happen to be with a woman, they feel the need to dig in their pockets deeper and spend bread. Spending all the bread in the world is not going to increase attraction from a woman. If she doesn't respect you, she's just going to spin you like a top and go on to the next guy. That's just how women operate. So remind yourselves tonight, when you're out there in these streets, I don't want y'all niggas who are single and y'all out at these bars and these lounges, I don't want y'all niggas buying hoes drinks. Like you, I'm talking about the ones that you just happen to see, like you meeting up with them. Never buy a bitch a drink just in order to get her to talk to you. Never feel the need to reach in your pocket to get a woman's attention. If that's the case, then you're already in the red zone and she probably ain't interested in you in the first place, bro. That's just keeping it a stack. You should never lead with your wallet. Never lead with your wallet, because once you set that precedent, that's how she's going to look at you. And that's the only thing that she's going to look at you for. Make sure that you are presenting yourself the best way, because physical attraction is what ultimately leads the entire engagement. Yo, what's good, bro? Physical attraction is ultimately what leads the engagement. Like I said, this should be common sense. Depending on what age you are, this should be common sense. Physical attraction is ultimately what's always going to draw the woman to you first and foremost. How you dress, how you carry yourself. Do you smell nice? That's also just as important. Actually, pretty much what I like to call, I have like a 3F protocol, man. Fitness, fashion, fragrance. Those are the three things that draw in women, bro. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Josh. But those are the three things that I feel are ultimately going to draw women in. There's fashion, the way you're dressed, your fitness, the way the body or the mannequin looks, the way that the clothes fit you, and the fragrance. You got to invest money into smelling good, guys. There's just too many great fragrances out there that are affordable, that smell phenomenal. Women love a good smelling man. They love a well-dressed man. They love a man that takes care of himself. But most importantly, they like a man who actually has the confidence necessary to approach them. So if y'all are out and about, all my single dudes, if you out and about tonight, stop being a bitch. You gotta let your nuts hang at some point, bro. You can't be a bitch sitting there on the wall just looking at a girl that you think is attractive and just letting the night go by without even so much as approaching her. It's time to let your nuts hang, dog. Do you have any? If so, it's time to prove it. Go approach. This is my challenge to any man watching this, any single dude watching this who's going to be out in these streets tonight, right? First and foremost, like I said earlier, do not lead with your wallet when it comes to approaching a woman, if you happen to do so. If you're going over to a girl, don't say, hey, you look beautiful tonight, or you look amazing. Can I buy you a drink? That is the worst thing to say to a woman, because in her head, she's like, oh shit, I got a live one. Let me go ahead and get a few drinks out of him so I can go talk to this dude I actually like over here. No. That's why the initial approach is so important. Like, hey, you can keep it simple, bro. Like, hey, happen to see you across the room. I just wanted to come introduce myself. I'm so-and-so, whatever your name is. And the way that she the way her body language responds to how you approach her is going to tell you everything you need to know. If she seems open and receptive, and she tells you her name as well, and then she asks you a question, or if she actually seems engaged, you're in the money. No need to go in your pocket. Let's just see how this thing plays out. Now I'm not saying that I am an advocate for never buying a girl a drink, because let's say y'all have been talking for a few minutes, 15 minutes or so, the conversation's going well. If your drink has actually been depleted, you've already drunk your drink, you see that she drunk hers too, by all means, if you actually feel like doing so and you're about to get a drink yourself, feel free to see, hey, you want something, I'm getting another drink. You want anything? Cool. But never let that drink or the fact that you never let your wallet or you trying to buy her a drink, never let that be like you're open, because it just makes you look lame, and it makes it look like that's the only way that you can approach a woman, is if you're doing something for her. You're putting her up on a pedestal, and you can never put a bitch on a pedestal, because once you pedestalize them, they're always going to be operating from the standpoint of them being higher than you, and that's what you never want. Anyways, I got a little bit off track there. I just want to remind my single fellas, man, on a day like Valentine's Day, it can be dangerous for y'all that aren't initiated yet as far as how the world really works. Y'all are still out here buying bitches drinks, or buying them roses in the club on Valentine's Day, all that lame simp shit. Cut it out. It's not necessary. Not necessary at all, bro. Maintain frame, be assertive, look good, smell good, carry yourself like a man. Maintain that masculine frame. Always operate from a position of dominance, as far as you being the leader. You're leading the conversation. You're the one who's asking the questions. You're the one who's actually driving the way that the entire conversation goes. It's simple, man. It's really simple. But last but not least, have some fun, man. Hopefully y'all just follow these few tips that I stated in this video, because it really is simple here. If you're a good-looking guy, if you dress well and you smell nice, and you're not scared to actually go talk to women, it should be as easy as shooting fish in a goddamn barrel. I'm serious. That's how easy it is to me out here, man. I'm gonna hit up this new spot in Jax tonight. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. It's supposed to be some new upscale venue, which I've stated in videos before. We just don't have many of them in Duval County. But I'm gonna go and do some recruiting tonight, man. See if I can add a couple more to the team. Anyways, man, it's been a pleasure. Y'all boys be safe out there, have fun, and no, and I mean absolutely no simping. No simping tonight, guys. Maintain frame, go get to work. It's your man, that's great. I'm a holla. Peace.